Greetings YouTube. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between a Thrunite Archer 2A version 2 flashlight and a Thrunite Archer 2A version 3 flashlight. First we're going to do the 2A. This is on the Firefly mode. Camera's about 18 inches away from the book in question, and you can see that with this light you can in fact see the image and the text. Well, if you were at reading range, you could read the text quite comfortably. This is the version 2. This is the version 3. So we're going to go 3, 2, 3, 2. So the version 3 to my eye looks slightly brighter, but it has a larger spot. The spot on the version 2 is about 4 inches. The one on here is about 5 or 6 inches. So I'm getting a slightly better spread on there, which is kind of nice. I think it's the way the reflector is aiming the light, because I don't think the light is actually, the setting is actually putting a whole lot different. And we put the two of them on together side by side. You can look at it, and I'm thinking that the one on the left looks like it's a larger spot to my eye. Next we'll be doing a shot against the wall, and we'll be looking at the other settings. And now we're going to look at the version 2. That is the Firefly setting. You could probably not see anything at all against that wall, which isn't shocking. I can, but mostly because I'm seeing a reflection in a frame. Here we have low, medium, and high. And then we're going to turn it off. And then we're going to do version 3. And again, I'm getting a slightly better flood, but it's still the Firefly mode. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to turn both of them on, and we're going to do them together. So let's spread them out slightly apart. So there you can see the two beams. And again, I'm getting more of a flood with the version 3. And again, I'm getting a tighter spot on the version 2, and more so I'm getting more flood on the version 3. And on this version, it's really, there is a slight difference between the two spots, but at this power level, you know, they're just lighting up the entire side of the room. And if we shot him at the ceiling, I'm lighting up the entire room with these two lines. It's really impressive, to tell you the truth. Next, we're going to go outside, and we're going to look at how this works in my yard. Okay, we are now outside in my yard, and I'm going to be trying out the 3 main settings. I'm not going to try Firefly because my camera will not pick it up. I'm not even sure if it's going to pick up the low setting. So here's the second version. I'm being shined at my my stump over there, and here is the version 3. So we have version 3, version 2, version 3, version 2, and I'm getting a better flood on version 3, as I said earlier, which is, I think, is a nice feature. I can't tell if I'm getting a different throw. I don't think so. It's about the same. All right, so now we're going to go up on one setting to medium. One sec. Alright, there's the medium on number 2. And here is the medium on number 3. On version 3. So 3, 2, 3, 2, and then just for fun, we'll do the 2 versions together. Let's see the 2 beams. Don't cross the beams, don't cross the beams. And then lastly, we're going to do high beams. There's version 2. And there's version 3. And I'm seeing a distinct difference on version 3. It's much brighter. And the light seems a lot more even. I think it has to do with the fact that the center spot is larger, but it really is remarkably bright. And then just for fun, because I've got two big flashlights in my hands, so two very powerful flashlights in my hands, we'll show what they can do. Really illuminate an entire area really clearly. I'm really kind of amazed how much light these little tiny flashlights put out. It's very, very impressive. So there you go, folks. Those are the two flashlights. I think that the new version 3, is a distinct improvement over version 2. And I'm really looking forward to carrying this around as my new EDC. In fact, I've done that today, and I've been quite happy with it. So, this has been your latest Thrunite video. And we're down to Firefly, which I can see the ground with, but I'm sure that you can't see anything.